Hey, welcome to the Pavel Property Show, where today I want to give you the negotiation tools every buyer and seller in the market should be using. Now for the negotiation, I'm not talking about the purchase price because we're obviously going to move that left and right wherever it goes. What I'm talking about are terms of the contract that we can modify for both the buyer and the seller to make them happy. Now these are going to be different for buyer and seller, but for the buyer, you're looking at the closing date, the down payment, and inspection appraisal waivers. So for the closing date, if you can close in 45 days or 3 months and you have that flexibility, that's going to be amazing for the seller because they have their own timeline that they need to work on as well. So they might need the funds in 45 days because their next home is already procured, or they need 3 months because they're not sure on the next home that they're moving to. So having time flexibility on closing date is a huge plus and inclines the seller to take your offer. Now, for the down payment, if you're financially constricted, there's nothing you can do about that. But higher down payments do show more financial stability, and so sellers are more inclined to accept a higher down payment. If two offers come in and they're the exact same price, the seller is probably going to take the higher down payment if neither offer budges in price. So keep that in mind, that if you can modify your down payment, you probably should. And then lastly, inspection appraisal waivers. These are things usually used only for bidding wars, but you can use them even for regular negotiations where if you waive $1,000 at the inspection, you're showing such a strong commitment to close where if you get to the inspection and the dishwasher is broken, but it's only a $500 item, are you really going to kill a $500,000 purchase over a $500 item? Probably not. But the seller doesn't know that, and by doing a little inspection waiver, you're letting them know ahead of time that you're not the kind of person that's going to kill a deal over a little minute item. Once again, you're just showing commitment and ease to the seller. And for the sellers now, there's not much you can do in terms of what you can negotiate on the terms of a contract. What you can do though is give them a home warranty program on all of the appliances in the home. This will probably cost you maybe $1,000, $1,500, but it creates a security for the buyer that when they buy into the home, things aren't just going to start breaking and all of a sudden their whole budget starts racking up. So a home warranty program just says, you know, if that dishwasher, that stove, that anything breaks, it's going to get replaced for you because it's covered under warranty. Now, the last thing a seller can do, which I'm a huge advocate for, is staging the property. Now, this isn't necessarily a negotiation tool, but what this does is creates a better feeling in the unit. A vacant unit looks much worse than a stage unit because it's hard to envision all that furniture in there. Now, if you have furniture in there, you're already living in your home, you might want to get rid of that ugly green couch because that does not look good in the space. So you really want to do a little bit of rearranging of your furniture, maybe buy some new furniture, or do some staging if you've already moved out of the property. I'm telling you, it's going to boost your property value. I hope this has been somewhat helpful to give you an idea of what you can do with your negotiations next time you get into one, or call me and I'll help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.